Moonlight Lotus. Hey guys, what up? It is Moonlight Lotus here with another episode of Gaming Talks. And this Gaming Talks is featuring the one, the only, the amazing Random Josh. And we have picked a random topic to talk about. It will be, how do you like mobile games? And are people who only play mobile games real gamers? Now honestly, anyone can be a gamer to me. But do you feel like they're real gamers if they only play mobile games? Like, they're not going to be on the PS4, the Nintendo, the Xbox. They're not going to be on PC, be on their phone or tablet. Or phone that's so big it's almost a tablet, but it's not a tablet. So do you consider them real gamers? Like, there's some seriously fun mobile games I've played, and I've played 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once upon a time, I was a mobile. Anyways, though, I'll save that for my part. But now it's time to listen to the Random Josh, and he's going to tell you how he feels about the mobile gamers, and what games does he like to play on the mobile. Take it away, Josh.
Thank you, Moonlight. Yes, I am Random Josh, and today I will be speaking with you all about mobile gaming and if it can be considered as true gaming. So now let's start with mentioning the obvious thought on everyone who is a hardcore PC gamer's mind, and that is no, mobile gaming does not offer the same immersive experience as PC gaming, or even console gaming for that matter. But I do have to point out that the ever-widening market of mobile games, it's constantly growing and they are getting a lot better. They're raising the bar, they're getting to that higher level. So there are many games that can be offered to mobile users. So you've got the kind of less hardcore Candy Crush and Cookie Clicker, which I'm sure most mobile gamers, if you haven't played it once, you have to have played at least one of these once in your lifetime. I know I have. I used to play Cookie Clicker all the time, and Candy Crush I did quite a bit. And then you've also got, the hardcore, and yes, hardcore is in parentheses, it's not really hardcore, don't judge me. So the hardcore games like GTA or Injustice, Gods Among Us, or even Dead Space, I mean, some people might not consider that as hardcore gaming, but in terms of mobile gaming, that is like the hardcore standard. So personally, I myself wouldn't consider myself as a hardcore gamer. However, I do play a lot of mobile games. This is mainly for the fact that it gives you that kind of portable experience, so you can kind of just take it around with you and play wherever you want, for the most part. I have to mention that, for the most part, because most of these games do rely on mobile data. So if your mobile data runs out, or you're not in a Wi-Fi spot or whatever, obviously it's not gonna help. Another thing to point out is they're obviously really highly addictive. That is one of my high selling points with a mobile game, is that I always get addicted to them. So I'll be sitting there and I'll just yes. Now, I definitely wouldn't consider most of the games available on mobile to give an individual the standard of a gamer. So what I mean by this is, if you are playing mobile games, not all of them would give you the class of being a gamer, So if that was the case, in playing mobile games would consider you to be a gamer, then even my own mother would be a gamer, because she plays Candy Crush 24/7. And she's like at level 100 or something. So, she'd be hardcore, if Candy Crush was considered a hardcore game. But it's not. So yeah, like I said, she's not considered at all on the gaming standard. She wouldn't even consider herself as a gamer. So yeah, I thought I'd just mention that. I do have to admit though, mobile gaming does have a lot of pluses, a lot of positivity around it. So most typical kind of mobile applications and games are free to purchase and enjoy. And I know that sounds like some games can be free and stuff in other scenarios, but they are free and they still offer a really, really good like quality of game. So usually with a free game you'd get like, you know, the really pixelated or just really basic bog standard game. But some of the free games actually offer some really high quality details and some really immersive gameplay aspects. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. And even the ones that you do have to pay for, they rarely go beyond £5. There are obviously games that do go beyond £5, but for the most part they don't, which I think is really like a positive mark for mobile gaming. And now if we look at that compared to a PC game or even a console game, a PC game can cost you about £10 to £15. Like, that's an average. You can get more. They can be really expensive. Like my Sims games, do you know what? I haven't bought a Sims game in ages, but like they tend to be like, I'd say 20-30 quid. If it's like the base game, it is like 50 quid. But expansion pack wise, extra content is like 20 quid. But you can still get a good amount of indie games that are literally so cheap, like £1 or £2. I think you can get like Garry's Mod at the moment for £7, which isn't bad considering the amount of gameplay you do get out of these games, but it's a lot more than what, you know, a mobile game would offer. And obviously console games are crazy mad, so they're like £50 to £60 now for just a bog standard decent game. I mean, you can get ones for cheaper, but they usually go down in prices at like a couple of months or a couple of years even after. You'd really start to see a change after a few years. So going through all of that, I'd say to conclude this, personally, I'm sitting on the fence with mobile gaming. So I do agree that mobile gaming is not really that real gamer's scenario, so it wouldn't fit as the gaming standard. But I do believe that they are getting there and it can come in the future. So there is still a lot of room for development, but I think they could get there. But for now, I think PC and console gaming is the proper hardcore gaming, whereas mobile gaming is just the casual, laid-back, fun gaming. But it's still gaming nonetheless. Anyway, guys, thank you, and I'm going to hand you back over to Moonlight now. Enjoy!
Alright, so that was the Random Josh. Remember, check out his channel. Alright, pause this video, go on the descriptions tab, the read more button, and click on the link to his channel and check him out. Then come back to the video. I'll wait, hold on. Good. Alright, now, on to my part. How do I feel about, I'll do the part second. I played a lot of good mobile games. Mobile games that stuck out to me are like Xenonia. And you're like you're usually a soldier or some shit like that, and sometimes you're a soldier, sometimes like from a village, and like the village elder says, alright, we need you to do your initiation, and you come back, the village is destroyed. Or is that like one survivor? And like, alright, I need you to go out and find this. Then you go on this big long ass journey, and it's fucking fun. Like, I played some good ones. I also played some like cheesy mobile games. Like it was like a Texas cowboy shootout thing, and like the bad guy would pop out the window and you had to click on him before he shot you. Or like sometimes it'd be like a civilian. If you shot like 5 civilians, you lose. But if you don't shoot the bad guy, like click on the bad guy, which looks like you shooting him fast enough, you die. A popular one that I played, like it was fucking hyped. Fruit Ninja. I played the shit out of some Fruit Ninja, and I know Fruit Ninja also came on console too. Yeah. Fruit Ninja was on console too. But as I said, I played the hell out of it on my phone when I was bored or so I wanted to play a game, but I didn't feel like turning on the console. I honestly, like, instead of me playing like Skyrim, I played fucking Fruit Ninja, man. It was super duper fun. Fruit Ninja. Now, for the mobile devices, there are some more hardcore games. Like, shit. What good game I can use? Alright, I know it's like a Final Fantasy game that I have played for a fact, Jack. Oh, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And I believe this is the first one. Yes, this is the first one. Because I played the second one on Steam, but I played like beginning of the first one on my phone. And it was, I don't think it was the exact copy. I think it was like a, I think they changed some shit about it. Or maybe like the mobile version of the game. Like they made a new version, but it was like had the same feel as the first one. Something like that. But I played it and it was fun. I went at the beginning because I lost interest. But it was fun. And it was more of a serious game because you had some serious controls. It had some kind of sort of decent graphics going on. And it was definitely intensive on my phone. But it was a good game. The Final Fantasy one I played, it was weird. Like, I've never liked Final Fantasy. Like, nothing. Like, I've never played Final Fantasy ever. I'm never gonna do it either. It doesn't look interesting at all. It really fucking doesn't. Like, I've never looked at it like, oh, I'm gonna play that game. But I did start it on a version of it for mobile, and it was meh. I mean, the game had good graphics, so now depending on your phone, it could pull those good graphics, but at the same time, it was just meh. So some console games are good, some are bad. Like Xeno's like a 2D game, and you're just going around the map, and it's fun because I like RPGs. You can't create your character, but they have a nice wide variety of characters. In each game, they kind of like revamp it, but they all have the same general feel. So even though the character may look different, have a different like base, like someone may be like a nature shaman guy, and that's gonna be like a dark magic guy. And the attacks will not necessarily look the same, but they'll kind of look the same. And I don't mean it in like a negative, like boring way, but like a good way. I know there's I can't think of the fucking company. I did a video about them. Like if you see my gaming talks, lack of African content, lack of where's gaming in Africa, something like that. There's one of the companies, they do a lot of mobile games, but I can't think of it right now. But on to the other half of this. What do I think of mobile gamers, or who prefer to only play mobile games? The real gamers. That's pretty much the meat and potatoes of that one. But a more more stretched out answer would be the real gamers. They're real gamers. They're just like me and you, whether you're a PC or a console person. Or maybe you like little handheld games like the DS or Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy Advance, so that says a lot. But yeah, they're still they're real gamers just like you and I. Now, do they play on their phone? Just because it's a phone doesn't take away from it. But some people feel like it does. Like, it's a phone. It's not even like a console. Like, I've heard like the master race people be like, oh, well, console is whack, but at least they play on something that's made for gaming. Which also counters their argument because the PC, well, I take that back because you can't get a gaming PC, so never mind. But yes, I do consider them real gamers. I haven't found a mobile game I like to play in a long while. Also, I'm always working, so I don't have time to play them. But if you're a person that travels like by plane or like a train a lot, I know for some jobs you do have to travel, or if you have a lot of downtime and you don't have you're not at your setup. Because I know when I'm home, I'm at my setup. When I'm at work, I'm out there working. But you can always play a mobile game. So they are really convenient, and it's cheaper to an extent than having like a Nintendo DS or some shit like that. But you don't get the same kick though, because Nintendo DS is made for that, whereas a phone is not necessarily. A phone is like a mini computer. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. You got a problem with it? Let me know in the comments. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do? I know what you gonna do. You gonna leave a comment and you gonna like the video, or you gonna dislike it. That's what you gonna do. I just told you. Anyways, though, on to the daily question. Push it, push it, push that like button if you like this video. Push that like button if you like this video. It's the end of Gaming Talks. We got a question for you. It's the end of Gaming Talks. We got a question for you. Answer the question on the Twitters if you wanna. Alright, I'm done. I have too much time on my hands. And I'm charged up on coffee right now. The joys of coffee. Alright, so let's say it's time for the daily question. Phone calls to Candy Crush. Alright, people? The mobile games. Hang out with your mom. Back to Candy Crush. What would make you want to play a mobile game? Alright? What make you want to do it? What aspects of the game would you like to see in a mobile game? Like, what would make you want to play it? What would make you want to sit down and be like, I'm gonna play this? So let me know in the comments below. Alright? Click clack moo in the comments and I will answer to you. Also, you can also tweet me on my Twitters. Hit me with a tweet. Alright? At Moonlight Lotus 1. So when you do that, right, be like, just put the number of the video so I know. This way I'm not answering a random question. Be like, I don't know what you're talking about, bruh. bruh. But yeah. So if you ask me on Twitter, just put the number of the video. Let me know it's a Gaming Talk. Someone tried it, and I'm like, what? What's going on? What you talking about? But yeah, just do that. It works 10 times better. Also, make sure you check out The Random Josh. And once again, this is another YouTuber I met on Small YouTube Exposure. Alright? We exposing. We are helping showing each other to the world. Letting people know about us and what we do to make YouTube a more entertaining place. So if you have enjoyed the entertainment I am providing, just let me know by hitting the like button and going on his channel and checking out some of his videos, because he's a pretty entertaining guy. Moonlight Lotus here, over, and I'm out. I'm out like Audi 500. Boom. Bam. Bling.